What's up, guys? Adrian here from Losh TV, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Universal Orlando Resort to give you guys an update on all things Halloween Horror Nights, and well, kind of give you what's going on here in the park altogether. So we are out here in City Walk because right behind me we have the Red Coconut Club, which is going to be slowly converted into the Dead Coconut Club very soon. So we're gonna take a look at the lighting on the outside and see if there's any enhancements along the way yet. So let's go take a look. And just taking a glance, the Red Coconut Club has some new lighting along the outside of it. So right here we have two lighting trusses as well as some lights right there. And the more we look around, the more lights we start to spot all around here. So this is exciting. I really liked the Dead Coconut Club last year. It was my favorite of the rethemed bars that they had here. So I mean, I can't wait to see what they do with it. I don't know. Could be very exciting to see. But we'll come back and keep you guys updated on everything that's going on here at the Red Coconut Club before it gets dead. But for now, we're going to start our walk over to Universal to see what's going on inside of the park as well. And now we start to walk into the front gate of Universal. And it is always a beautiful sight to see that giant truss there for Oddfellow. So I can't wait to get in here and see what else has been added to the park. It's going to be a very exciting trip. So let's go. And now preparing to walk into the park, we can see that the walls that were over here are now completely gone. So there are no walls at all. And this honestly looks beautiful altogether. Very cohesive, very nice. It's going to be very helpful when it comes down to Horror Nights time. So now let's get into that park. Let's have some fun. And now we are in the gates and we can see the giant truss here for Oddfellow. And from last time to this time, they have added a giant scaffolding that is a stairs to go up to the top platform. So very excited to know that we're gonna have at least someone up there. Hopefully it's someone on a hot mic for the opening ceremony. That would be so amazing. So solid thumbs up. Love how this all looks so far. So can't wait to see this zone in all of its spookiness. But now we're gonna walk over there to Oddfellow's Caravan, as it seems like the center has opened more. And here we are at that caravan, and you can see that there's a whole lot going on. These are speakers, very well themed, so it doesn't look like a speaker, but has me thinking maybe there's someone here on a hot mic as well. There's the zodiac signs. Don't ask me what they are because for some reason I can never get the zodiac signs right. I've been called out twice in the last two videos. I'm not the smartest, but one thing I really like about this, if you look around here, there's an LED light strip, so this is going to just pop out at night, along with all the lighting that it has hitting it as well. This is going to look really nice altogether, so pretty cool, pretty cool. Love the caravan, but along with that, we also have received some new things here in this zone, too. We have some mysterious crates that seem to be locked at the moment, so maybe there's something inside of these, but one thing they have is they have Oddfellow's logo right here, and then I have no idea what this logo is, but it is another symbol that is shown here, so pretty cool. And then along with this one, there's another one right over here that is almost identical. So pretty cool to see that the scare zone is going to be panning out. Ooh, a fog machine. But that it's going to be panning out down here. So it's going to take that front leg, come all the way down to, my guess would be right here. This line will be the divide between Oddfellow and Dark Zodiac. So kind of cool to see. And since I've mentioned it, we now have some banners here for Dark Zodiac as well. So very nice. Like, the banners look cool. You have Oddfellow's logo there. It's hidden in the Zodiac signs, but it's right there. Very nice. I like this a lot. I wonder what color that light's going to be. If it's going to be like a blue light. But they've also added some stuff to the stage over here right in front. They've also removed the walls that were around it. So let's get up to it and see. Last time I was here, they had those pillars right there covered up. I'll get closer to it so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, so I'm not just pointing at things. But these pillars were covered, and I said it might be a fire effect, and someone commented on the video saying that these are the fire signs. So that would make sense. So potentially those two things right there are both fire cannons, and I wouldn't doubt it. I can't wait to see that. Like, I can't wait to see this executed. It's gonna look really nice when it's all said and done. We have now come down the street. We were down there at the fire signs. We are now here at the water signs, and the only reason I know that is because that's a fish. I'm a Pisces. But this is the stage. Nothing really has been added, but they did remove the walls that were around it. So it's a huge touch. And I think this zone is going to be one of those zones that just has the giant like set pieces roll out. So very soon, maybe next week, we'll probably see something in the center. But as of right now, nothing really. So actually, before I walk away from here, let me just show you guys something that popped up in the last week since I've come to the park. So if you go into Five and Dime or the Jurassic Tribute Store, or I believe the All Hallows Eve Boutique, you should be able to do what the sign says right here. Well, you could be able to do, and it looks like there's still spots available for it. Yeah, I was right, Five and Dime Tribute Store. Okay. So right here, you can grace the cover of a comic book. And it's personalized, so you put your own picture, you bring your own picture in, and then you're on the cover. And this will be displayed on the Tribute Store. Pretty cool. I like it a lot. Yeah. I like this. I did it last year with the other one, which was the Mausoleum, and I like that. It was cool to go in there and see myself. I don't think I'm going to do this one this year, basically because I don't have the extra $100 to just throw at it. But it is a really cool experience to have, so I like that. But now we're going to go from Hollywood over into Central Park and go take a look at the jungle. And don't worry, you won't get a huge like oh my gosh moment, because I already know how beautiful this is because I saw it last week and it blew me away. It blew me out of the water. This zone and its progression has really just been fantastic. So I'm excited for the zone. And straight off the bat here, we have these torches that are new to me. I haven't seen them. Now they have them on the opposite end of the zone, and it was really cool to see that. So I like that they're all around. So there's some right there too. So I figure that they'll be across the entire zone. So very nice. We're gonna go into the zone now, take a peek. You can see that the top grassy has been added to everything here. And here we go. So they cut a slit right there so that the scare actor can actually scare, because prior it was just a giant tarp. But it looks cool, all the cuts through it. Very nice. Very nice. But we keep going, and we have our first tarp. Usually we know tarps mean body. So nice to see. There's also like an explorer's hat right there. Ooh, I wonder how he got it. I wonder what happened. But here we go. The amazing and beautiful reveal of this airplane, crash plane, has just been phenomenal. It's everything I wanted in this zone. And good to see that the parachute is still up there. And so is that. I wonder if that right there is actually that guy. Like realistically. Yeah, most likely. That's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. Yeah, now we're going to come across over here and take a peek the opposite side. There's another camera. There was one at the beginning. But here we have a fog machine. Oh, a little basket, you know, because you want to have some little lunch or dinner. And there's rats. They're cooking rats. I mean, oh my gosh, there's another one there on a stick. It's skewered right back there. That's pretty funny. Well, yeah, there's also like someone made camp here, so very nice. And then of course on this side we have the bats that have been here, the torches that were here last week, but they also added some little like netting details right here, which is really nice. I wonder if they opened this one up like they opened the other one. Let's see. They did. Cool. So spiders are still here. Very solid. Thumbs up from me so far. This zone is just amazing, and I can't wait to see it with everything, with just the scare actors. It's going to be great. I'm excited for the zone. Way too excited. Way more excited than I should be, so can't wait. And now as we walk away from Jungle of Doom, I want to say there's no food booths out here, and that's probably because there's going to be a large congestion because of the houses. But we do know where a lot of the food booths are going to go now, the ones that were prior. So kind of give you guys an idea more or less of how big this is when it comes down to actual like food booths. It sucks that we lost our seating because this is like a great place to sit during Horror Nights, but We got bars, or it could actually be food. It's food, this isn't a bar. And it goes all the way down there. It's massive in comparison to what it was. So, sad that we lost where we could sit, but I'm excited because now we're going to get these pretty cool food booths back here. Solid 10 out of 10 for me. And now across the way from where those food booths are, we have another food booth here that has some theming on the outside in terms of where you check out. Pretty nice. However, it's just a regular like food truck. But I like how this little booth looks over here, at least for the POS. And we actually have POSs now. So if you don't know what POS is, it's point of sales. But very nice to see. And now we're going to go through Springfield. I don't think there's anything here per se, but hey, we're gonna walk through it because, I mean, why not get some theme park atmosphere here in the middle of the video? So while you guys are watching, let me know, what are you most excited for this year? What do you want to see the most? Comment that down below. What house are you most excited for? What scare zone are you most excited for? Are you excited to see Nightmare Fuel? Like, these are the questions that I need answered because I need to know where I need to go to make you guys happy. So let me know. Where are you planning to stay in Scream? What ticket are you purchasing? I just want to know these things. But I hope you guys are having a great day too. Thank you for watching this video. And if you guys aren't doing so already, go ahead and subscribe because why not? Alright, so we are now in the back near Men in Black and it is very hot, so this is my opportunity to remind you guys to stay hydrated. And with that hydration update, please remember the trusses are still here and there's also a sign right here that says hot set. So I wonder if they're filming something back there, because typically team members can just go back there whenever they want. But I guess at the moment, maybe they're filming a commercial. Who knows? But now we're going to go towards Men in Black because in a non-Horror Nights update, they're redoing the sign. So the Men in Black sign is getting some work done. And I'll show you guys how it looks right now. And right here you can see that the sign is being worked on. Of course, the giant wall that says set enhancements in progress. And you'll probably be able to see it better from the opposite side. So I'm going to go around it so you guys can see what's going on here. I'm going to take a few more steps back. And there you go. You can kind of see straight through the Men in Black sign right there. So essentially I think they're just working on the lighting on the inside to make it a little bit brighter. So very positive, very nice. And now, just from looking here now, I can't see anything in terms of signage for Nightmare Fuel. So my guess is a sign will go up next week or right before. So yeah, there isn't really much else back here. They haven't put the food booth out yet or the bar that usually goes right there. So essentially next week I'm guessing is when we'll start to see that bar there be open. Well, not open, but appear. And maybe we'll even see the Nightmare Fuel sign there next week. Who knows? Maybe it will come out tomorrow and I will have missed it by a day. But we're going to go over here towards the lagoon because we now have a food booth and you can see it straight ahead from us now. And it looks similar to the one they had last year that was monster themed. That had the cookie and it also had the like Philly cheesesteak. But yeah, it's a nice booth. I like the booth. It's very aesthetically pleasing. But this makes me think that they're not going to do any type of like photo opportunity that they did last year. But over here, there's also no booth. So very soon we'll start to see everything show up. But for right now, that's pretty much it. And now as we continue to walk along the boardwalk, if you want to call this, of London, there's really nothing in there except for what I've shown you already. So yeah, I'm excited to see this when it's done. When the event starts and we see things in there, hopefully, that's when I'll plan to go in there and give you guys a huge, massive update on those Death Eaters. But for right now, we are just walking to, oh my gosh, there's a sign! I love, like, taking a week off in between the filming, like filming it every Thursday, a construction update, because so much stuff has, the food booth's open! It looks like a trolley car. Sorry. But, yeah, I like taking that week in between to film, because then it allows me to see a bunch of new stuff, and I'm not filming the same exact thing every single time that I come out here. it's a new experience every time I come. So, very solid. Me like. Here's that sign that I was talking about. It says Shipyard 32, and then if we follow the truss all the way down, we have Oddfellow's logo. I love that his logo is featured in every single zone so far. So, it's phenomenal. I can't wait to see this character because, oh, it's very exciting. Like, super exciting. And now we're going to go over here because I did say that food truck is now open. Well, not food truck, but it is now here. It's open. It looks like a trolley car. I love this. And it actually shows you the menu. So let's take a look here. Ooh, donut sticks. Oh, there's mochi. That's going to hit. Oh, and they also have boba tea. So very nice. I like that. It's a cute little booth too. I love the colors on it. So solid. Oh, wow. Wow. That's all I have to say right now. Look at this, dude. Like, there's obviously a crane. Now we know what the crooked truss was. And it broke off. So this crate has unleashed monsters along the entire park. Or the zone. This is actually a buoy. And then there's stuff everywhere. I love the smell of this. It just smells like straight wood. I know that sounds stupid, but the smell of wood reminds me of Horror Nights. So, very nice. And there's so much stuff to see here too. Like, they've added a bunch of little details. And this right here, I don't know if you guys can see it too well, but there's like a scrim scare. So you're going to get destroyed here. Destroyed. But yeah, it's pretty nice. There's also a scrim on this side too. Oh, there's scrim on all, oh, except for this side, but there's scrims on all three sides. Oh, not this one. So there's scrim on those two sides. So you can get destroyed here by an actor. And then a whole lot of stuff. Wow. I am really impressed with this zone. Like, really impressed. I'm going to turn here and give you guys a look so you guys can see more or less size-wise what this zone looks like. Here we go. You see that giant crane. And then, wow. I am mind-blown right now with how much has been added in the zone. And it doesn't feel like it will be too congested. Of course, this zone always ends up being very tight, but it looks really nice. I have to say, I think this is genuinely the most excited I've been for a zone in San Francisco in who knows how long. There's so much here. And maybe it'll blow us all away. Who knows? But I do know that Oddfellow will be everywhere, so that's a positive, I guess. And we have his logo here, along with another Shipyard 32 sign, so very nice. And now we've completely walked away from Shipyard 32. We are here in front of Fast and Furious, and we see that they added a giant marquee here for Chucky. Now, we knew this was a Chucky-themed food booth just based on the Wanna Play sign, so very nice. I like this. I like the inclusion of everything. Also, first line of Peacock here for Horror Nights this year. As we know, 6 months of free Peacock when you get your Horror Nights ticket. So yeah, I'm excited for this. Like, I'm excited to try all the new food this year because it seems like there should be some very good things to try. So now as we go away from the Chucky theme booth, over here we have another booth that has a very generic theming. Now typically these booths are just set for alcohol, so this might just be a bar, but very cool. Now instead of going straight down New York, I'm actually going to keep going straight here towards Transformers because we have a new food item or new food booth over here in Sting Alley. So very excited to see. We could probably see a lot better if these walls weren't up in front of Starbucks, but let's head this way and check it out. And here it is. Now it seems like they flipped it. So last year you entered on that side and exited this way. Now you enter here and go straight across. And this is 100% a Last of Us themed food booth. Now it starts over here with the Fedra signs, warnings, curfew. Make sure you have that ticket ready. Let's get in here. Take a peek. They have barrels everywhere. Now I wonder, last year they didn't do it, but I wonder if they're going to add an actor in here this year. Oh, thank God. There's like a tarp up here. Oh, little chickens. Hello, little chickens. And here's the booth. So in comparison to last year's booth, this is massive. And they have the Fedra signage. Kind of cool. Oh man, this is great usage of everything. And now after exiting the Last of Us food booth, we are now here in Vamp 69, and the only thing that's truly been added are these barrels, and honestly, they're really nice. We're gonna go to this side here, and you can see, I love all the groovy features in this zone. But yeah, these barrels are just very eye-catching. And they're very loud too, so be prepared for actors to probably be hitting these on top. But instead of going down this way, I'm actually gonna shoot up this way, because I've heard a thing or two about some stuff that's down here at Boris's house, so let's go check it out. And then it's very hard to see, but in the window right there, there's a Cthulhu-like figure. Very cool. And then down here, this is why I actually came over here. Looks like Madame Baziel will be joining Oddfellow. Oh man, that's exciting. But that's cool. I hope we actually get to see her in her full, like, look. It's gonna be very nice. But yeah, I'm excited to see what that unfolds to be. Like, is there going to be something more with Boris altogether? I know that they have a little teaser about him on the, like, tribute store signs, but will he be featured in the tribute store? Will the tribute store be about him? I don't know. Also, since we're over here too, they've added some POSs to the Last of Us Fedra booths here in the middle of New York. So it's really nice. Also added some Fedra signage and some foliage. Pretty nice. Like I've been saying, I'm excited to try this food. I'm excited to see all the new food offerings for this year's event. So, oh yeah. And now after leaving the Fedra food booths, we have some more bins. And it looks like there's a basket here with some flowers. Very nice. But nothing else really added here besides that. Unless there's very tiny details. But I'm very excited to see this zone in full action as well. Oh wait, this keyboard, it's fairly new, at least to me. But the sun's eating it alive right now. It's been super hot. Oh yeah. And then here we have those bikes again. But one thing I have seen online, these bikes do not have a sticker. Blood Slayer. So maybe that's the biker gang that's here. And it's on all the bikes too. On the helmets. Very nice. And then still nothing yet on the tribute store, but very soon we should be seeing a facade going up for it. Maybe next week. At least next week we'll start to see Scrim. And yeah. Now if we look down here at the New York Library, it is basically done. And tell me that doesn't look fantastic. But yeah, everything in New York looks great. That's all of the Scare Zone stuff so far. So we are starting to see more and more sets come out, more props. And honestly, it is becoming a perfect little thing. So this is just great. But now I came back this way so we can take a look at the food booths that were here across from the Transformers extended queue. So here we have the POS systems for the Surfer Boy Pizza. And they still haven't added a sign out here, but they do have it up front. You can tell that the sign's gonna go right there. So very nice. The Yeti booth over here as well. I don't think this one needs any signage. I think it's perfect as is. But they also have their POS systems ready to go. Everything's getting ready to go. And then over here, you have the bar. So it is also getting ready to open up. And then, of course, we just have a ton of stuff going on right now. Because now we have the other food booths up here in the Music Plaza stage. And actually, stepping away from the booths, they have taken down the banner that was up there that had the illumination sign. So we'll find out what happens with that. But behind me here, we have the Stellar Bar, which looks very groovy and very nice. But yeah, very nice. And then over here, we have the last thing that we are covering here in terms of Horror Night stuff. And it is a food truck, not a food booth. So this is actually, let's see what it says. Let's find out. Midway the Lights. So it seems like it'll be something themed off of Oddfellow, perhaps. But yeah, very nice. Very excited for everything that's to come. And well, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you're most excited for this year's event. Subscribe if you guys already haven't done so. And stay excellent, my dudes. Bye.